Hey everyone, it is Grace here, and I know it's been a very long time, and I do tend to I promise I try to keep up, but um, sometimes it's difficult for me with sleep and getting myself yada yada yada. You've heard it before. So, I definitely wanted to make Um, I definitely wanted to make more of an update. Um, I had just gotten my car fixed again. I had to take it in. It had two things that needed to get reprogrammed with my car, and so nothing was replaced, but it's fixed. So that I'm going to say will make it the fourth recall on the list for my vehicle, which for me is like absurd and it's ridiculous. And I wish I could just get rid of it, but I can't because I'm stuck with it at least until I finish making payments, and then I can see if I can do a trade. That's at least what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get a trade in. Um, let's see. I know that one of the videos I wanted to do was I wanted to be able to uh, promote my GoFundMe. I had set up a GoFundMe, and I'm sure that some people may already know, but I did set up a GoFundMe for laser hair removal because for me, a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, and honestly, even some of my depression strives from seeing my facial hair. Like, honestly, I'm looking at myself in this video and I could see the facial hair and it bothers me. And I see that when I take pictures, I see that when I look at myself in the mirror, even when I pound makeup on me, even when I put a bunch of makeup on me. It's very rare that I'm not gonna see the facial hair. So I wanted to get that covered, and I had an issue with insurance. Insurance won't help cover it because they claim it's a cosmetic, and I've gotten, I vented about that enough. So I did set up a GoFundMe, and in the video and in the videos to come through, I'm going to at least put a reminder and put a reminder at the end of a video, and also put them in the comment down below, or at least the description. So if you check the description, I'll leave a link and you can donate. Obviously, if you don't have money, don't donate. Literally don't donate. If you can't afford anything, don't donate. Or if you feel the need to donate to a better cause, like you go on there and you find a better cause, go for it. But if you do donate, I would greatly appreciate it. It would be really nice, and I hate putting those plugs in, and it makes me feel guilty trying to push that stuff out. But I am definitely going to I have to get myself out of my comfort zone, and it's something I want to keep doing. I want to try to get myself out of my comfort zone because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get myself to be a different person, or at least be a better person for myself, because it's not something that I don't think I should be feeling guilty about um, promoting something like that, especially on my channel and especially to my profiles on my social media. But I still feel guilty. There's part of me that does feel guilty about it, and I don't know. I guess it's who I am. So I'm going to definitely put that in the description. I had already set up a goal for the amount of money that is required for the actual laser. And I'm going to a place that has a one-time price, so I can keep going back no matter how many times the hair grows. So at least then I don't have to worry about keeping up with payments and the laser doesn't really get all the hair out, and I had talked with them, and I'm probably gonna try to do something more with it, and if anything, I may end up putting more of a GoFundMe for my dental teeth if I need to, but I'm going to try to keep using my money to cover my dental work, which is something that I also need to do, and also can stem from issues with like dysphoria and anxiety. So I'm going to keep at it, and I'm going to keep trying to work towards becoming a better person in the end, because that's something I want to do. That's something that I'm trying to strive for. And I want to try to be able to help push that, I guess, pressure that I put on myself to help push people to be better, push people to become a better person. So I had set up a GoFundMe, and I know that I'm not going to get as much as I would want, and I don't think I'm as popular or famous enough to get myself anywhere with it, but definitely at least made an effort, and it never hurts to try. So I hope that it would be really nice. Hey, it would be really nice, but it is obviously not needed. Let's see, what I also wanted to make an update, since it's been probably a couple months, I want to say. My hair is a lot longer. It is like extremely long, and well, not extremely, but it's longer, and it's thicker. It's a lot thicker. It gets tangled up real easy. I like it, but I don't like it. Like, it's a love-hate, because it makes me feel really good having my hair really long and really thick. But my hair usually gets to become flyaway, so it gets all over. Like, it'll get in my face, it goes all over. But I like it. I love how my hair has been showing, and I like the natural look. I've always liked the natural look. That's why I don't like putting on a lot of makeup, and if I could get laser hair removal done so I don't have any hair, then maybe in the end I won't really need makeup, because I never cared to put makeup on. I never really did. It's not something that is like a necessity for me, unless if I'm obviously going out or going to some sort of like party, or I have a get together with somebody, or like anything like that, anything big that you would want to dress up a little bit nicer for. So I don't want to put makeup on. I don't care to. I know that my chest has been forming a little bit. You can't see it here, but it is definitely forming a little bit more, and it's popping out if I wear more skin tight shirts. But it's not something that people can really notice. Even when I put on like this jacket and I zip it up, nobody can really see. It still looks like I have no chest, but a bra is pretty much turning into a necessity when I go out anywhere. It's something that I like. It's something that will help me feel better, because they hurt. They hurt, and that's one of the things that some people said, but I never understood until I started taking hormones, and I'm like sitting here and I feel better about myself. Like, I'm feeling happier about myself, but they get really sore, and they really can hurt. They can hurt a lot. So I've been trying to keep myself feeling not like wearing the bra helps me from bumping them into something, or when I do bump them into something, it doesn't hurt as much. So there's that, and I think that, like, there isn't a whole lot that goes on with an update, honestly, in recent moments with the body. My emotional, my mental, there's a lot of emotions that go on. I get highs and lows. There are moments where I get I feel really good about myself. I feel really happy. And then there are moments where I just feel terrible and I feel like the world is coming down and it's all crashing down. But I like to chalk it up towards hormones, towards my body changing and my emotions being thrown around, and it's showing that I don't feel it. I It's like I can see why a woman feels the way they do. I am brought that up to some people where I'm like, it's weird. It's weird that before hormones, before taking hormones, when I would talk with some of my friends, and they would complain about certain things that go on in their life, or like my lady friends would complain about whatever is going on, however they feel. I could understand why they felt that way, but I can never feel that same way, if that makes sense. And so now taking these hormones, it's like I get it, I understand it, and I can feel the same way. It's like more of an emotional connection, and I think at least for me, I don't know about anybody else, and I don't know if anybody else who was going through hormones would be able to feel that same way. But it's like I get it, I understand why a woman thinks the way they do, and I understand why they feel the way that they feel, and it can be an emotional roller coaster, and it's something that is almost, it's very difficult to explain and grasp. Like, it's very difficult to grasp that concept, but if you can at least I guess understand it to some extent, to some degree, it's weird. It's definitely a bizarre thought, or at least some sort of connection that I have, and I don't understand it, but it makes sense. At least to me, it makes sense. I hope some of the stuff that I say is connecting, and I hate how I just ramble on and I don't have like some sort of transitional, like, going from one point to the next in these videos, and I'm definitely trying, and I can feel anxiety when I'm talking, and then I stop and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta think of something, else, and having all that, like, there's just so much that goes on in my head. So I I'm gonna cut this. Now. I think that I will make a couple more videos describing a couple other things, because I do think that I should do them in other parts. So, if you guys have any comments, any questions, any concerns, anything of the sort, if there's anything that I could do to improve, I would love to hear. I'd love to hear people's input. It'll make me understand making these videos a little bit better, and hopefully I can improve, because, like, I tell myself and I would tell you to try to improve yourself for the better. So constructive criticism is good criticism in my eyes. It's a good way to help a person understand what they're doing and where they can improve, or at least having another opinion can definitely help. So if you have an opinion, by all means, let me know. Otherwise, I oh right, I don't hesitate don't hesitate to leave a like, a comment, or anything of the sort. And if you haven't, subscribe to my channel. You can see more of my stuff. But until then, I guess I will see you peeps whenever that may be. Until then, peace. Hey.